We are heading back to Mobile, Alabama on the Amtrak Mardi Gras after a great time in New Orleans. Today, we are riding in business class and you are coming with us. On this trip, we will compare the business class to coach and see if 6'5" Steve fits. We will also share a few train tips and tricks we have learned along the way, and of course, take in some of the gorgeous scenery that can only be viewed aboard the Amtrak Mardi Gras. Our journey back home started from the New Orleans Union Passenger Terminal. We arrived at the station early to explore the modernist architecture and famous 2,000 square foot murals depicting the history of Louisiana. We found very few food options available in the station itself and would suggest grabbing food or snacks before entering the station if you don't want to wait for the cafe car on the train. There is a lounge available for passengers with sleeping car tickets and Amtrak Elite members, but not for standard coach or business class ticket holders. That didn't stop us from trying to sneak a peek into the Magnolia Room, though. Soon enough, it was time to board, and business class was asked to stand to one side while they scanned our tickets and led us to the train platform. We then boarded our car and found a 2-1 seating configuration. So, would Steve fit? Well, the short answer is yes. But honestly, he found Coach to offer more legroom and an overall better fit. Where's Jeb Brooks and his tape measure when you need him? I, per usual, had no issue with the legroom, but I did enjoy the extra space for the armrest between the seats in business class. While we wouldn't say the perks of having a business class ticket were tremendous, we did enjoy a smaller car with fewer seats, which made for a quieter trip home. Our ticket also included our choice of non-alcoholic beverages from the cafe car. More on price and value comparison in a moment, but first, let's take in the scenery from our window. The Amtrak Mardi Gras makes 4 Mississippi stops: Bay St. Louis, Gulfport, Biloxi, and Pascagoula before arriving into Mobile Station. And like we have said before, there are points along the route where you begin to wonder when your train became a boat as you seemingly chug across the water. It's a unique perspective for sure. As we edged closer to our final stop in Mobile, we even caught a glimpse of the SS United States that is currently undergoing preparations to be submerged so that it can become a coral reef. So, let's talk price. At the time of our filming, we paid $35 each for our seats in coach and $58 a piece for our seats in business. We did purchase our tickets well in advance of our trip and recommend that if you are planning a trip to New Orleans, to check on fares earlier rather than later. Overall, we had a wonderful trip and will definitely make this trip again. Will we book business class? Maybe, but not based on comfort levels. If we find ourselves needing to get some work done while on board, we most definitely would recommend business class. We found it to be much quieter and conducive to work, or just quietly taking in the views. If we were traveling with friends and family, we would certainly opt for coach. If you've never traveled by train and are curious if you would like it, our opinion is that this is a great route to cut your teeth on train travel. If you haven't seen our trip down to New Orleans, click here. Thank you so much for coming along with us on this journey. Please hit that like and subscribe button for more tall and small travels.